Imagine standing at the grave of someone you love. Your heart is shattered. Questions flood your mind. Why? Why now? Why them? That was Dr. Myles Munroe not long ago, when his dear friend Dr. Mark Bethel suddenly passed away. A man who just days before had sat with peace in his eyes, satisfied with the life he had lived. In that moment of pain, Dr. Munroe didn't offer cheap cliches. He gave us raw kingdom wisdom that every single one of us needs when life hits hardest. The hard truth: nobody wants to hear life is full of questions that will never be answered on this side of heaven. You will never control your children's final choices. You cannot force your spouse to stay. You cannot stop death when its season arrives. And the moment you forget that, you lose your peace. Dr. Munroe looked at Psalm 131 and said it plainly: "My heart is not haughty. I do not concern myself with great matters beyond me." Let God be God. Stop trying to play God in situations only He can fix. Do what is humanly possible, then release the rest. That is where real faith begins. Faith that survives the fire. Faith is not believing that nothing bad will ever happen. Faith is expecting the best, preparing for the worst, doing all you can, and still trusting when the worst comes anyway. Dr. Munroe reminded us of Job. In one day, the man lost his children, his wealth, his health, and his reputation. His wife told him to curse God and die, but Job looked toward heaven and said, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." That is kingdom faith, belief beyond evidence. The greatest danger in your crisis is not the crisis itself. It is losing your faith, because when faith dies, hope dies with it. Tucker Free, change is coming. Are you ready? Everything in life is seasonal: your relationships, your money, your health, your position. Nothing stays the same. Dr. Munroe taught that disappointment is born in the gap between expectation and reality. So lower your unrealistic expectations, but raise your faith. Prepare your heart for change before it arrives. He even advised believers to mentally walk through the funeral of their loved ones while they are still alive, not out of fear, but out of maturity, so that when the moment comes, you don't collapse, you stand. Maturity is not how loud you shout when things are good. Maturity is how steady you remain when everything is shaking. Play through the pain. Dr. Munroe used the example of LeBron James, bleeding, exhausted, body screaming, still dominating in the fourth quarter. That's what life demands of you. The devil doesn't need to destroy you. He only needs you to quit. He attacks your faith so you'll throw in the towel. But the word commands us: pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, endurance, and gentleness. Endurance, play through the pain. Every problem is temporary. Every night has a morning. Every test has an expiration date. The final challenge. So here is the question for you today. When the inevitable change comes, when the phone call shakes your world, when the dream dies and the questions have no answers, will you lose your faith, or will you let God be God and keep playing through the pain? Dr. Myles Munroe left us with these powerful words: "The most dangerous thing to lose in life is your faith. Every problem is temporary. Change is inevitable, but your response is optional." If this message touched you, do these 3 things right now. 1. Share this video with someone who is going through fire. 2. Comment below: "I will play through the pain." Let's declare it together. 3. Subscribe and turn on notifications. More life-changing wisdom from giants like Dr. Munroe is coming. You were born for more than just surviving. You were born to endure, to trust, and to finish strong. Let God be God. Keep your faith, and play through the pain. This is not the end of your story. It's only a chapter. God is still writing.